Care about that. The next item on the agenda is item 1, annual review of the comprehensive plan.
Mr. Chairman, we're going. It is once again the time of the year or the time in the year that we need to start the process of our annual review and update of our comprehensive plan. If you remember, back when we adopted this plan, one of the goals was that we would look at it on a yearly basis instead of waiting for 5 years, and kind of keep it as a kind of a living document as it goes through and it continually evolves through the process. So what I've outlined for you here in front of you is some dates and some ideas that we might do. This is not set in concrete, but tonight I just wanted to get the process started and just talk just a few moments first about just a little bit about the comprehensive plan. The one we currently are working off of was adopted in the fall, late fall. Actually wasn't actually finished up till the spring of 08. It was about March of 08. We actually adopted it in October of 07, and then we had to go back and do all the reviews and all the changing of the items, and then get it into a printed document. Tonight we're just going to share the overview and the review process, including any kind of date lines that we might have. Also, any information that we will be needing, what we want to talk about. I thought maybe tonight if you had any ideas about some areas you wanted us to start considering. And then also I need to know how many people needs a copy of the plan. So if you do, I'll be glad to work those up. I didn't want to print a bunch. They're so big, and then some people have them, some people not. So I'll make a list tonight of who needs a copy of that.
Dale, are they available online on the city's website?
Should be. Should be. Yeah, the comprehensive plan owner, I need to make sure it's the right one.
Okay.
And it should be.
Okay.
But I'll just make sure. I'll check that in the morning. And that's online at cityofberea.com. Go to the Court Codes Department, and we should have the comprehensive plan on there. And then also maybe just a real brief discussion about any subcommittees that you all may want to form to help with some of the work that needs to be done to get that started. And then on February the 9th, which is normally our work session, I thought we would get into some of the topic discussions and start discussing. We're going to try to have some stuff for you to talk about. And I've listed a few of the priority areas here, one of them being the new floodplain maps that we've recently been looking at. And you know, that's been causing quite a stir around town and quite a stir across the whole state, actually. Paul's been kind of heading that up, and he's been doing a great job, and they've held 2 big public meetings, well-attended meetings. I'd say we had 100 to 120 people at that last one over here in Berea.
And I'd say we had at least that many at the one in Richmond as well.
Yeah. And so we want to. That's going to be a major impact on not only existing developments but future developments. Paul, how many potential vacant parcels out there that could be for potential development did we say? I mean, it was in the hundreds, wasn't it?
Right. I think. I'm pulling this off the top of my head.
We'll have the facts and figures next time.
Right. But there were about an additional 120 structures, homes, that came into the flood hazard area when it got expanded, let me back up on that. These are preliminary maps, so in fact it has not yet been expanded.
Right.
But this is the preliminary, according to the preliminary maps, it would take in about 120 new homes, and I think about 200 new parcels of land, or portions of those parcels.
We've got to talk about that and see how that's going to impact development in the future, how we want to handle it. We do have some strategies that can be done to help alleviate property damage. Also, Paul and he's been researching, he gave me a copy of it the other day, how the city can do certain things and our citizens can gain points to get discounts on their insurance, floodplain insurance. And there's lots of those things out there, and we've already got several of them, and so we may be able to do some more of them and help get our citizens some discounts out there when they have to buy flood insurance.
Wasn't there a deadline, or was there a deadline for the insurance before that went up in value?
December.
According to the latest word we have, Paul, help me here, latest word we have, the maps will probably